Y'all, how y'all doing? This is me, Zacarias. How you doing? Facebook, they have put me on third day blocking because I exposed, well, first this week, there's a sister on Channel 13 here in Houston had put on a video that YouTube keep on knocking out by a cop raping a raping all of us are not pure black, but a child that's African American, a sister in custody. They say it was New York. People say the video came out in 2015. I did not know about it from South Africa, but I think it's not true because people say it's NYPD. Then recently, some thugs here in Houston who are Aaron Brotherhood, Texas, were arrested, and I put about the previous didn't do nothing thugs chipping out like a bundle of monkeys, and this before that they've been harassing me about this video about the cop raping a child. Of course, I don't get involved in child pornography, but it was supposed to corrupt police department. If you're going to be a human authority, please come correct first. Don't pick spit out my eye. That's why I say God is my authority, not no human. If I'm doing wrong, Romans 9 or 10, whatever, St. Paul talk about Isaiah, about Isaiah about if I am those, even if they ask me, I will be that scoffing prophet 979 because these humans ain't worthy to be corrected if they have an ugly attitude and take the cleaning behavior first. So I expose this bad cop raping our sister. Next thing that this Facebook was talking about taking the video down, it was sexual exploitation of children and minors. Ain't trying to find out who this cop is who raping our sister. Okay? Because I'm not condoning the rape of a child of any color, but this is someone we pay taxes to when we work. They take tax out our paychecks for next year tax return, like we're doing this right now, and it goes to these departments, but yet they complain about low budgets in their departments. Yeah, because y'all corrupt. That's not nobody want to do anything. Does not want to support any donations of a police department that's being corrupt. And you're losing, like here in Houston, they're losing employees. Well, yeah, you got corrupt people, and people who do want to defend the law, don't want to be around corrupt people, and they have to deal with harassment based on color and other things. Let's get into such. So anyway, they have been harassing me since then. Okay, trying out there, I cannot post in other groups because I belong to some anti-police brutality and anti-racist groups. That's the whole reason why, and by me sharing this information, sharing posts from racist people here in Houston and everybody, if they lost their jobs, it's not my damn business from posting some bad stuff on there that they choose to do, okay? They need to apologize for themselves. I'm not apologizing for them. They didn't want to make the choice. Now, after posting all this racist, because this is we got to come in contact with if you're looking for a job, or you're doing business, or if you have to go to church with somebody, next to somebody, or these people posting this stuff, you don't want to be around them type of enemies, okay? Now, all of a sudden, they gonna put me on third day block posting because I post a message saying that these were privy do nothing thugs who was chipping out because they had a chop shop somewhere. This Aaron Brotherhood. So now Facebook, fake book wants to block me for 30 days, temporary block again because I suppose and I said do nothing. First of all, I'm not racist towards white people, and I do, unlike some people, do believe that anybody can be racist because we have power. Not you're engaging in the same biased behavior, whether you're African American, Hispanic, or mixed, whatever. Now, all y'all know I don't go along with the one drop rule, and I do identify as multiracial. My background is African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, Irish, and American. So if I was racist towards white people, do you think that I would even claim to have some drop of white DNA, even though I may be not black as this shirt, I'm not white as, black as my hair color, excuse me, but I'm not white as the shirt. And even if I was dark chocolate or pale, you know damn well that that happened over the years of race mixing during slavery. Also, my fourth grandma was a white woman who's related to Thea Bacon. Okay, and I'm not talking about race a lot because Thea Bacon is about race and color, race and class. Excuse me. So, truth of the matter is, why would I be racist towards white people? No, I was trying to prove a point. You have white race people who sympathize with racist people like Colin Faulty, whatever his damn name is, and other people, and say every time African American person or a Hispanic person, they build a wall, didn't do nothing, and even people in our own minority communities of African American Hispanic will get involved in this mess, start saying, oh, build a wall as a Hispanic person in charge, or if it's a African American person, didn't do nothing, fuck Black Lives Matter, like there is no Latino Lives Matter, really? Okay. So I had to go with my girl Kat from Me Too channel, Kat Lazo. She's right about the white privilege thing and the colorism in the Hispanic community, and thank God she's exposing that. Okay, that's my Latina, Peruvian, and Colombian sister. Thank you. Okay, for doing that. A lot of folks and some of the Hispanic people don't like her for exposing this stuff like Rosa Perez, but it's good. She doing a good job. Okay, but we need to go come to Houston and see this mess here too, baby. Okay. Truth of the matter is, so now they put me on 3rd-day block. So I'm exposing what Facebook has done to me. Every time I complain about a racist post, they would tell me that it doesn't go along with their policy. Go against their policy and block that person, blah, blah, blah. I was harassed. People posting stuff and taking pictures of my friends who posted things and then put it on Facebook. Oh, it's not, this is not, blah, blah, blah. I have a white friend who said the same complaint, and they said, yeah, thank you for posting this. This person's going to be this and that. See how they do it? So they're very racist within. You got to understand, Mark Zuckerberg, whatever his name, wants to buy a property in Hawaii. And Hawaiian people do not want his ass owning that property because it's part of Hawaii, not of Europe. Okay, and don't forget the twins, my white brothers who had made Facebook. This man stole their idea. So do you see? And you see that you got white race people complaining about their stuff being flagged, and then you have the coons like Diamond and Silk who defend Trump. They all here. But guess what? Us liberals who are not racist, unlike some people at Young Turks, who are not racist, who actually liberals of color, who call out racism, all of a sudden we're getting harassed by Facebook. We're being blocked to post anything. If we talk about police brutality, that's being blocked. That's why I've been was blocked for 3 days on this weekend to post in any other groups, because exposed a white racist cop doing what happened to us. And speaking of race mixing, that's how all of us don't look alike, and we have one drop of white in us, even though there was some interracial marriages and after slavery. Like in my example, my grandma was a white woman. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So truth of the matter is, a lot of that happened. Exposing history. It say if you don't know your history, it will repeat itself. You dare to repeat it. Okay, that's why it's good to talk about your mixed heritage and exposing the mixed heritage of your family and checking them boxes. It's not giving the white racist man the credit. It's actually exposing what happened in history. So if I mention I'm black, white, Native American, and Hispanic sort of descent, and this happened a long time ago, while I'm here today, then you tell the true meaning of history. If you deny it, this stuff happens. That's why, okay? So, truth of the matter is, I exposed this mess, and I don't engage in no doubt like on child pornography. Okay, that's the nastiest shit in the world, and the person, oh Lord, that's sad. My child being in that situation, trust me, the person who doing that mess would probably I'd be in jail if they did it to my child. Okay, but the truth of the matter is, I exposed a racist cop who's in taxpayer money doing this mess to our children, and next thing I'm blocked, and then I post something about some white racist thugs who get away with crimes than a African American and secondary a Hispanic person who engaged in the same crime in Houston and all over the United States. Oh, I'm called a racist and stuff like that, when they know damn well I am mixed with Caucasian. Okay, I ain't lying. I have been researching my ancestry since I was 13 years old. I'll be 39 this year. Okay, and actually, y'all know, if those who follow me on YouTube and on Twitter, because it's linked to my YouTube, that 2 years ago during Black History Month, I was tracing my roots to England. White England, okay? Even though the Britons were first black, we all know everybody came from Africa, but the mutilization of those folks, that's why they look pale, because less sun and all that stuff. Okay, you know that. So it came from my grandmother's side. Okay, she was Irish and English. So if I was so anti-white and hated white people, I wouldn't even check the white box when you do the census, or either I check the more than one box, the black, the white, and I got to check the Hispanics. Since I'm doing that research, I found that Spanish Creole was my roots. Real, since I am part Latino, relate to Spain, okay? So truth of the matter is Spanish origin. So truth of the matter is, if I had this hatred as a multiracial person who advocate multiracial identity, multiracial awareness, who debunked the one drop rule that actually helped white racism against us, and in blood quantities and all the other stuff, then why are you blocking my channel, my Facebook? Because I'm speaking the truth, and I'm being woke, and I'm exposing the dirty things that y'all tried to show in the media that does not show. You'll show the African American person or a person of color like a Latino or a person Arabian or whatever that's doing something wrong and exaggerate it so bad that everybody think everybody in that particular group individually participate in this, but you're not gonna expose the white people doing things they're wrong as well. You're not gonna expose the white thugs. You're not gonna expose the folks who are in the badge that we pay taxes to. We supposed to bow down to, which you shouldn't. Okay, that these thugs, the demons, in the golden idol badge are raping our children in jail. And excuse me, this is no close to home. I mean, it's close to home because in the Texas juvenile facility in downtown Houston, they had the case. I don't know if it was a person of color doing this or white, or raping the children there. Yeah, they're raping the juveniles there. Yes, I know. And Latino woman told me too. Was it last year? Sure was last year, or 2016, or late 2000. She told me that her own son was getting raped in there, was getting harassed in there. Yes, this was almost 10 years ago. I was working at for a stupid temporary agency called Evan Personnel at the time, at the Franklin Building in Harris County. We were doing Persian documents, dirty files and roaches and stuff. And the man who runs the company at the time, Latino man, gave me, because I choose to leave. There's too much drama in there, and there's a brother, dark skin, but with naturally straight hair, like my great grandfather on my dad's side, who was mixed with black, white, and American, Irish. Excuse me. My grandmother that gave me hell, her dad. Okay. Before he died, smoking all them damn cigarettes, he was being rude to me, and I'm sorry, I'm about to go off his ass, okay, because I'm sorry, you're not going to talk to me crazy because you have issues and you almost died. You put your own self in a situation, which he did die in 2008, late 2008 or 2007, but truth of the matter is, I remember wanting to get a job. I'm glad I never got a job. Every time I wear a blue shirt, everybody thought I was working for the Texas juvenile facility. No, I didn't. But looking for a state position because I came out of the Job Corps 2007. So looking for a legit job and there's benefits and everything else. I'm glad I never put an application there because I'm glad I did. Some just told me don't do it, and I ain't want to do no bad children. But I didn't think that people in the facility, at Texas juvenile facility downtown Houston, was raping kids. And you know me, I'm a snitch on that. So if I'm saying, I'm a snitch. You don't do that to no child. I don't care if he was the worst criminal. You don't do that. Well, that was your kid, But that's what happened. So where's New York and South Africa, which I think it was New York. I don't think it's from South Africa. Okay. The apartheid is, even though it's racism, the apartheid is not big like it was back then. Okay. It was in New York City. Okay. And Facebook is holding this against me. And they all in their panties and peeing their panties and peeing their drawers against that because I suppose a bad cop doing this. Instead of go try to find who the bad cop is, you're trying to shut my Facebook down, okay? Then me bashing some white racist thugs, okay, who actually, why they have racism in prison is because of them, okay? They're out here having a chop shop selling drugs and opium and everything else, whatever they were saying in that article. And I call them privileged, do nothing thugs, chimping out like a band of monkeys. Like monkeys don't come in white color, okay? But people who talk bad about brothers, African descent, sisters, or even Hispanics, you're not going to call monkeys and do nothing illegals and go back to Mexico and all this other stuff and niggas and webbacks and spics and everything. And minorities engaged in shit. When I snitch on their asses, you don't try to block them. You tell me that they didn't violate the policy and Okay, so now if my Facebook gets shut down, because I'm trying to give them a chance, because I have friends on there and I have people that I talk to on there. That's what is most important. It's not the app. Trust me, something tells me I should make my own Facebook. You know, maybe go to a school, do an online training how to make an app, and then make my own social media, so I don't have to worry about these type of shitty ass people who steal people's ideas, and then that's why he lost that case. Mark Zuckerberg now trying to steal a property from the Hawaiian people. Now your people at your company, you finally put a African-American, a high yellow African-American man to be part of your team. He's not doing too much work to block my dog on Facebook. Oh, and then try to give me a $50 Amazon, which I bought that book about the they gave me a card, Amazon card, online card to, as a survey, and they will take care of what you don't, because every time I report this shit of these racist messages, especially here in Houston. Oh, y'all, anytime an African-American person or Hispanic person get in trouble, please, the Jackson dude, the light-skinned brother that got killed, the Guatemalan immigrant. Now, I wasn't defending the Guatemalan immigrant, but I'm not getting involved in any black and brown bullshit like I did, like the people was doing with the Jose Flores murder. White folks who are racist are now using their argument to attack Latinos. And you have African people join. So they're trying, the white race people, what they're doing, in minorities in both communities, and I'm part Hispanic, even though my Spanish heritage do not come from Latin America that I know of, because, when you do your research, you'll know all, there's a white man put the one drop rule, you have an amnesia of your doggone entire roots. They want the black part to put you on the bottom of their little caste system. It's called like an Israel. I'm not for the one drop rule. The coons who defend one rule, they are the coons. I'm the freedom fighter. I'm against the one drop rule. Call me whatever. I don't live for other people but myself. I was born by myself and die by myself. And that's why I'm an individualistic person, not collector. I'm collector if by choice, fighting a cause against a pain, but not going along with it. That's what these one drop rules are doing, okay? People who believe that one drop rule, okay? Crowd of barrel shit. When you're trying to get out of slavery, these folks trying to keep you in slavery. Okay. Anyway, because I got to get ready to go to work later on. Okay. The truth of the matter is, you have people like they're trying to divide minorities, and minorities are being stupid. And let me say all minorities get involved. Okay, I can't wait for Trump build the wall against these WebEx people, whatever. Then you have Latinos when an African person kills somebody or again, these niggas could get these, like King Trump get rid of. I'm like, Trump don't care about y'all black and brown ass. Even though we're not pure black. They don't care about y'all black identify or mixed identify or Hispanic ass. Trump won't show ass out of here. When they say make America great again, they talking about white Anglo-Saxon Protestant pie, okay? And they include white Catholics and Jews and anybody other or not, or even white liberal or moderate Protestants. Not not conservative. They defend the conservative part because their interpretation of the Bible defends the white supremacist colleges. So, truth of the matter is, why are you sitting here making these comments? And they're using that Jackson, the brother who got killed in the car accident, as an excuse. And I bash these white racist people and those who sympathize, include those who are African, as well as when I was defending with Sandra Bland, you had Pocho Coconuts defending Cena, when actually with Sandra Bland, according to law, did not commit any crimes. Her bad mouth from the law. That's not against the law. Her First Amendment rights defends that. What is against the law is with Whitney abusing her, talking about the coconut, the high yellow Afro mestizo who wish he was 100% trying to be held. The rise of copycatting what the Texas Rangers did to Mexican Americans, okay, killing and raping and lynching too, okay. They don't talk about that in history. What he did was against law, which is a 39.3, which is 39.3 Penal Code official oppression. So since I've been talking about this, Facebook has harassing me because folks are not knowing the law. I have the penal code system on my phone. Not only that, you gotta learn the laws with you have so you don't commit any laws, and also can get the laws, and also what the laws are not doing right, because they cannot have an argument because it's in black and white. Okay, so they don't like to have their argument. One thing about me, and I'm cursing and all this other stuff, The Bible does tell you that people suffer of a lack of knowledge. I always tell people, yes, white supremacy does hurt us, but some of our people in the minority communities, we are lacking of knowledge, and every time we try to learn about something, it's not just the white race people, it's our people playing fiddler, okay, and Aunt Jemima, Pocho and coconut and Tia Taco and Tia Taca. I mean Tia Taco. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Trying to stop us from learning the situation because they don't want. They're oppressed, and they also have envy that we have that drive and that confidence and that, you know what I'm saying, and that courage, and they themselves don't. And also too, they rather see you suffer along with the rest of everybody else that are going against the suffering. So that's the whole reason why that a lot of people do not like the stuff I post on Facebook and what I say on there, because it combats what they're doing, and they know that the guilt hits them in the butt, and they don't want to feel good. They want their arrogance and their shallow and gaslighting and narcissistic behavior to go along. But excuse me, unlike some people, I recognize that this is human as I am. The only way you can, they were God Almighty. You cannot, God is stronger than human. Okay, they are weak and He is strong. But these are stupid human beings. They're a piece of clay, just like me. And I see them for them before I see them for any titles or any positions. You know, I will attack the human behavior, regardless what title it is. It can be mom and dad. It can be a cop. It can be the Pope. And I'm a Catholic Christian. You know, ex-Protestant since 1993, okay? Left Protestant a long time ago. I will call it out. I don't care. You're still a human. You can be a pastor at some church. I don't care. You are still a human. Until you clean up your human behavior as a leader, and I go along with scripture, it says that not all presume to be teachers arbitrarily in James chapter 3, okay? That's why. And we pray for authority. Well, if you start scandalizing people to the point you be thrown to the sea, maybe people respect authority. But what that cop was doing was against what authority is supposed to be. You're supposed to have a higher position and stand a higher standard compared to the rest of us who are civilians. But no, they want to be the God, or actually the demons, Antichrist God towards everybody else and mistreat people and get away with it when they stupid ass know that they can always lose their life. And I'm not talking about threats. They can die in causes, medical causes, whatever. That's how human they are. So they can't. Their human power is weak compared to the spiritual power of the Lord. So unlike some people, I don't have that mentality. I'm glad I grew up in the 90s, was very liberal, that we saw the bad things in the old days, and people want to go back to the old days. That's why Trump is president now. But that's why Facebook is attacking me, because I'm not one of them scared brothers. We all have fear. Even Jesus had fear on God and consider me, and worry. But me personally, I try best to have the confidence I am, because if you don't do anything about something, it's going to always be a guaranteed misery in your life. And I'm not trying to live a guaranteed misery life. And I don't want my children, when I do get married, because I do love women, those who doubt me love women because of the way I act. Okay, but you got dudes in prison do some Saga more trash, okay, and also outside of prison too. Truth the matter, download goes to all colors, y'all. Download. I know I met people who download men of all races, okay. So let's get this straight. That goes on a lot, all communities. But truth the matter, these are the tough, hyper masculine, and also macho and machista, marble men, okay, red, whatever, okay. Call all communities, okay. Tough guy image. And that's your business, but when you make it obvious, you want to share it to everybody, and you want to thump that mess in someone else's life when it ain't your business to try to harass another man. If you don't like me and want to understand that concept, then yeah. So it's insecurity of those people. But my point is, the truth of the matter is, I don't want my kids and my grandkids going to this. Okay, because we're in this time. Remember, if I people who's true freedom fighters do not fight, we'll be in deep shit right now. So those who want to stay sweet and sleep and don't. I'm not talking to you. Those believing that false interpretation of the Bible, who keep that mess going on, I'm not talking to you, and don't talk to me. At the same time, those who are awake, who want to use that spiritual gift to go against the power of principality, that's what I'm going against. Thank you. So that's the whole reason why I'm telling y'all, these people here are attacking me because of that. But that's okay. If we have our accounts closed, trust me, Facebook will be worse than MySpace. And we can always make our own Facebook, since they got apps and try that. And I'm trying to think about doing that, making my own version of Facebook, and just make them go out of business, because they should. No one should. No. And to the twins, I keep forgetting their name, who had the idea of Facebook. Shout out to you, my white brothers. I called because they went to court and won. And the Zuckerberg bullshit ass motherfucker, he's a racist because he allows his company to, especially when it's anti-black, sometimes anti-Hispanic. I don't know about the Jews, the Semitic situations, but when it comes to anti-Catholics, I have reported that's against a religious group. Now they are now allowing people, especially white and also sometimes African descent, to make racist stuff. Homophobic stuff. I have reported homophobic stuff from people, and the Facebook even say it didn't go against their policy. To LGBT community, listen to that. Okay, this is a very hypocritical, abusive, racially oppressive, and also bigoted company. Okay. And it's just that I'm not trying to be coonish about staying only about 30 days, but I have people that I know personally that I would love to, when I do leave Facebook, have connections outside of Facebook. You see what I'm saying? Good people that I don't meet on a daily basis. One thing about social media, meet people you can relate to. Good people that you never know that maybe you might have to go and get help from, that you don't see in the family or see outside. So you see why I'm very addicted to social media. So porn that's the whole reason why. But it's okay. Like I say, I'm not. It's just that the harassment, because you're exposing the bad stuff that people claim to be the holy who ain't. All of a sudden you're getting attacked. So it's all great, but we can always make our own Facebook and outdo Facebook, put more business and put more strict rules. Because if I had a Facebook, anybody, I don't care if you are white or not, you're not going to make racial comments. Point blank. You're not going to make comments. We can allow the news media to come and make stories, but you're not going to make racial comments and and promote exploitation. And actually, I would, if I had a Facebook, I would tell the news media, hey, when we share a story, can you clean up the language? Can you come up with the promotion? You're trying to do racial exploitation. No different with what Michael X was saying about the media, because that's what Hitler did. When Hitler was in charge of Nazi Germany, he made the Jews look like they was not even human. Okay, the term illegal come from. Hello. So therefore, now that's what they're doing. That's what Colin Falter is doing. Okay, Faulty, whatever his name, and all the rest. He got ties to the media, and so when you expose this mess, all these people getting shit in their panties, in their drawers, in their underwear, and they all mad about this. So therefore, I'm okay with them getting mad, because hey, fair is fair. And what I did with the previous do nothing comment, now you feel hurt about it, but whenever time I see a white or Hispanic person who's trying to be white, when your dumb ass is Afro mestizo, you post these comments, you don't say, it doesn't go against the policy. Yeah, you're listening to outreach, your hypocritical policy. Now I'm gonna expose your ass, and folks are going to start boycotting your dumb, stupid ass app. Actually, it's a theft app. Now, of course, my words on it was not proper English when I gave them the report, because I was angry. And usually when I'm angry, I start talking any kind of way, okay? Typing everything, you're like, dang, who's an illegitimate person? No, I know how to talk. I know how to type things proper and go back and do it, clean up my typos or whatever. But when I'm mad, I'm mad. I don't it comes out, okay? Truth of the matter is, this is a thief who runs Facebook, a racist, bigoted thief who took an idea from these two twins, twisted, and lost his case, and then allowed racism that he'll go along with, to be expressed until someone combats the racism. That's when you wanna violate their contract with you. That's when you want to close their Facebook. That's when you want to put a 30-day blocking. That's when you do all that bullshit. Cool. All you gotta do is we all just start boycotting your damn app, and you won't have any business. People who own a business, people whether they're white or a minority who don't agree with what you did, they can always stop doing stock bonds and investments and everything else, and your business will be worse than MySpace. So really, You thought that I wasn't that intelligent because I had one job of so-called nigga DNA? I supposed to be ignorant and not do not know different. Okay, well, unfortunately, I do read and try to strive for excellence in knowledge, and I know that they can also stop posting Facebook and also paying Facebook. You remember ads? You gotta pay. People stop buying in ads on there. You know, putting ads on there in commercial and all the other stuff in Facebook to make your company look terrible. Because even in Houston, I tell you, go to channel 13, channel 2, 26, 30, 39, channel 11, and any posting about an African American person doing something wrong, or Hispanic, or a person Arabian descent, or even Asian, here come the racist comments. When a white person do something, you hear someone talk about that, but it's very minimal. Okay, so they call it racism because it goes against their white supremacy. Okay, but they don't want to organize racism. It's kind of weird. Okay, it is weird. So therefore, when you expose they shit and expose their hypocrisy, that's when they go all in their titties and draws and panties and having a bloody wet dream, or maybe a period about us saying this stuff, because hey, we want to be treated respect too. Okay, and you should be fair with all your doggone blockings and all that other stuff in stopping people's Facebook. And anyone know me per se, especially on YouTube, social media, there's nothing anti-white about me. If you put cream in coffee, not too much cream, of course, but I can come out that light brown complexion. I don't look black as tall. Okay, not to make that story, I'm just letting you know. And I do acknowledge my African American and French and Spaniard and Creole, Irish, English, and Native background. So if I was racist towards white people, why would I say that I mix with these things when I am? And lie about that. Okay, very proud to be a multiracial brother. Okay, but you want to call me a race, which is stupid. If I was saying fuck white people and whitey and devil and I hate the white part of my roots, and it was always rape when it wasn't always rape, because I have 40 grandmas who was white, married a Creole mulatto who was passive white after slavery in the 1870s. Okay, that's why I'm here. All these things, then I can understand. Being the black version of the Ku Klux Klan, which they organize. They organize Garvey. Okay, don't forget. And let me explain this. I'm not a Garvinism person. Garvey had a meeting before I close. Learn this. June 25th, 1922, in Atlanta, Georgia, High Atlanta, what we call today, they had a Klan meeting with Marcus Garvey, and he thanked them for Jim Crow. Jim Crow was not about Black Wall Street. The reason why we made Black Wall Street because Jim Crow made us have less access to those resources. Okay? The reason why we had Rosewood because Jim Crow made us had lack of access to the resources they need to live on this earth, should I say. The food, the clothes, and everything else, and also job benefits to help us take care of our families. Well, what they did, they burned them down. What they did, they tried to make an economic default for having a drop of black blood from against the one drop rule. That's why folks was ashamed of being African American descent, because they didn't have the resources and also the education, because in the colored schools were for our mulatto ancestors. Let's call it like it's all the H people. Yes, when the slave masters would die, they'll send them to school if they had children with these mulatto. Thank you. Okay, y'all don't know your history that well. The truth of the matter is, they gave outdated books. The white kids had the good books that it was up to date and had true facts and everything else, and the colored school didn't. And that's why the SAT tests and all those intelligence tests, IQ tests, sometimes our people fail because of that. So the truth of the matter is that they didn't have the best educational tools to help our children. Yes, they had the smart people, but there was always a backlash. You see what I'm saying? So Martin King fought for us to have the best in the world, and it was the folks like Malcolm X before he left Nation Islam, because folks not know Nation Islam. One thing that folks are probably mad about me exposing was funded by a Ku Klux Klan billionaire just like Trump, named H.L. Hunt, who also helped kill John F. Kennedy. And yes, Nation Islam was founded by them. Okay, so these groups that you're advocating black pride, which is what they translate is having black blood and being proud, having economic defaults and being oppressed. This not about black pride. I saw that as a child growing up when I heard people saying that. Okay, so what it is, if you have one drop black blood and you at the bottom, be proud, be at the bottom, do not come up. That's their version of black pride. It is. That's why our community is so fucked up. Okay? That's why the women take over the community. When they syndrome, then the men. Okay? So a lot of, and you have Fiddler brothers running the community too. Let's call it Fiddler. Look at the movie Roots. Always trying to stop you from trying to escape from racism. Always trying to keep and defend the white supremacy and talking about, I love you, my brother. No, what they love you see at the bottom and don't see you on top. That's what they hate. Okay? They hate the fact that you're trying to come on up because if you have pride in yourself, you're always trying to come up and do better for yourself, not do worse. The people who selling dope in our community, those are coons. People who doing the crimes, those are coons. They feel that being part of the black race, was not pure black, that they have to be at the bottom, be do nothing thugs, and call themselves niggas and be the minstrel shows of the reality TV minstrel. We see it in our face without the TV screen. Minstrel shows, okay? So they don't want to have no such thing about being black. Ain't nobody harass Sammy Sosa, Lil' Kim, but they don't harass them folks. That's why I wasn't shy about Kodak Black saying he was not happy in black, because you have to be hating yourself to look like what he does and do the things he does. Call it like it is. Those they should get a coon award and all the other stuff, not someone like myself who's trying to progress in our communities. There's a difference, not digress. These folks trying to digress in our community, and they doing the white man a favor. I never forget when I was watching Jerry Springer, and one of the old coolest Klan who was a Baptist preacher, okay, was on Jerry Springer. Back in Jerry Springer, we had real topics, not the sex stuff, okay? And the white man said, yeah, we used to kill the niggers back in the day. Remember, they didn't add that word on at the time. Until the OJ trial said, now they called the N-word. And we used to kill the niggers, but now the niggers killing, so they're doing us a favor. And do you see a connection with that? Cops do not come into the community and they're controlled by racist people, okay? And the minorities who just participate in it, okay? Even the ones who dark as that dudes in the movie Boys in the Hood, okay? Because I would say, excuse me, dude, you talking about you black this, you look more black than I do, okay? If I was Cooper, y'all know the black cop, even the white cop said, hey, come on, sir. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And that black cop was acting all that fool. I'm like, dude, you niggas. I'm like, and I'm outside, and I'm sorry. In Texas, colorism is very big, but I'm like, this dude is real dark as out of what the hell he talking about? Talking about Cuba getting Junior Day in the movie Boys in the Hood. And you got the Porchos, all the Yanasses, and you know the wannabe George Zimmermans, you know them too. Oh yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. All right. So you got them that going on, but they don't want to come in the community. You call it laws, they will take sides with the thugs in the community. As long as they ain't thugging the white community, it's, you know, as long as they ain't thugging the white community, it's all good, okay? They selling dope, all engaged in that too. So they know, and usually the drug dealers pay the cops to not harass, not to kill, not to arrest them in the quote-unquote black community. You know that, right? Our Hispanic community, because they want to cause a genocide. The reason why the crime rate so big in the community, in the hoods, the barrios, and projects, is because they try to cause a genocide in our communities. The Planned Parenthood and everything else. Hello, white communities have fertility clinics, and they have a high education status. That's why everybody try to move the minority community, and when the minorities move to white community, soon as minorities move into white community, whether African American, Hispanic, Asian, whatever, their white folks take them resources, and the people in the community that's there are the drug dealers and everything else, so it can be a shithole. So it's in the red lining and all the other stuff. Yes, know your history, okay? So all that educational stuff, that's what Facebook trying to block me for. Keyword. I'm not going to stop preaching the truth. The truth sets you free. But like I say, y'all, start boycotting Facebook. Close your accounts before they close yours if you want to. I'm going to just give them a little patience, and if they want to close mine, good. But the only thing I'm hurt is about the people who I'm friends with, I engage with, and I'm cool with, and I get along with, and that's them about, not about the Facebook itself, because the enemy is full of shit. Okay? Anyway, y'all, bye bye. Have a nice, blessed day.